Hey everybody, Ben here. Well, after a night of bounty hunting, I got back to the office and I was scrolling through the book of faces, and I ran across a news article from March the 16th, which was only 4 days ago, about an agent in Indiana that was killed in the line of duty. He was killed while trying to apprehend somebody for his bail bond company. And the agent's name is Byron Frierson. He's a 55-year-old agent from Indiana, and I don't recall the name of the fugitive that he was after, but I know he was a 19-year-old gang member from the area. Anyway, Byron and a couple other guys from the bonding company got a tip on this guy that they'd been looking for over a year, and they were told that the guy was at the funeral home. So they load up, go down to the funeral home to get him, and the 19-year-old winds up shooting at the agent, shooting Byron, and Byron later died of his injuries at the hospital. Now, I don't know what kind of experience Byron had, what kind of training he had, how many years in service he had, or in the industry he had. Yeah, I don't know anything about the guy. None of that matters. You know, he was out there trying to do a job, and he got killed while trying to do a job, while trying to bring this piece of crap to jail. You know, you know, we're in the business of getting people out of jail, putting people back in jail. It's what we do. I don't call the guy a piece of crap because he wound up with a criminal charge in his life. I call him a piece of crap because he took somebody else's life to avoid going to jail, which now he is going to go. Now he's in jail anyway, and he's gonna probably spend the rest of his life in jail. At least I hope he's gonna spend the rest of his life in jail, and he don't get off on some technicality for killing Agent Frierson. You know, this job, it can be pretty dangerous. You know, you get into this line of work knowing that there is a chance that we're going to be put in that position one day, and it doesn't matter what kind of experience you have. It doesn't matter, you know, none of that matters. If you lose your life, you lose your life. It's part of this game, and I don't mean to say that, you know, so nonchalantly, because I'm not somebody that wants to lose my life or looks forward to it. But when I get dressed and I go out the door in the evening to go look for these people, I always know that there's a possibility that I'm gonna roll up on somebody's house that is gonna think I'm a burglar, you know, and just shoot towards a dark object moving towards their house, or somebody that's not gonna want to go to jail. And that's why, by the way, I'm gonna make a video about this. I believe in these, you know, well-lit uniforms that, you know, can be seen or easily identifiable, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about, it was just the other day, you know, I was on it, probably the same day that this happened, that I was interviewing with a guy on Facebook Live. He has a little commentary channel that he does, and he asked me if I thought my job was dangerous. I was like, no, I really don't. You know, there's always the possibility of danger, but the job's really not that dangerous. Well, you know, after seeing this article and thinking back to, you know, the Texas car dealership situation and the, you know, a couple other situations I've seen in the news lately, maybe I'm getting a little lackadaisical. Maybe I'm, you know, not taking this as serious as I should. You know, I haven't worn my bulletproof vest for a long time until tonight. Now, I didn't wear my bulletproof vest tonight because of Agent Frierson's situation, because I wasn't aware of it yet. I wore it tonight because of a situation I was in a couple days ago while I was apprehending somebody. A bystander came outside with a gun to make sure we weren't doing anything bad, because we weren't wearing our uniforms or anything. We got the lead while we were at the office, dressed in plain clothes, and we had to act on it pretty quickly. And fortunately, the guy, once he was told who we were, he backed off. But my partner and I were talking, and that could have gone differently had the guy been, you know, maybe a friend of the person we're trying to apprehend, or if the guy could have just been anti-cop and thought we were cops, and you know, or anti-bondsman. You just never know these days. So we decided we're going to start wearing our vests. We went down the next day. My vest is over 10 years old, so I don't know if that creates a false sense of security or if it would actually help me in the event that I needed it. But regardless, we went down the next day and got measured and ordered some Safariland vests, and can't wait for them to come in. Anyway, just you guys watch yourselves out there. Whether you're in the business or not, you know, anything could happen at any time. And of course, being in this line of work, it does add to the risk factor of life. It does add to the possibility of things going sideways. So you guys just be careful out there, watch yourself, and start planning for the future. If you don't have arrangements for something to go horribly wrong in your life, maybe you should start thinking about that. That's another thing this situation has got me thinking about, is the whole life insurance and all that stuff. So, you know, speaking of that, the family, the Frierson family, have set up a GoFundMe page. I'm gonna put the link down below. If you can donate, that would be great. I'm gonna throw a few dollars that way. Most of the people that I know in this industry don't have a burial plan. We don't have most of us don't have health insurance coverage. You know, we just kind of mill through this the best we can financially, and if we get injured on the job, we pay cash at the ER, or, you know, wind up paying a medical bill over the next 2 years of our lives if it's serious enough. Anyway, oh, I see Starbuck is snuck in there behind me. She's over here eating, so say hi, Starbuck. Say hi to our YouTubers. All right, she's not feeling very social this morning. Anyway, that's all for now. Ben the Bondsman signing out. Sorry I got on a little bit of a ramble there.